Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors. Byrd's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. His unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Express Byrd. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Tommy the Duke Morrisson.
All right, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Got a nice clean fight.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power.
Wow! Tommy Morrison's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Come on, punch it out.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good block by Express. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Pacific, and the Atlantic, and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Byrd smashed by an uppercut. Good way to protect the midsection. Byrd's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. 10 clicks of the tongue. That punch just close. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Every time you come in.
Nice work, you're doing well. Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
Back fight-to-fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Showing you some defense there with the block. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Byrd's proving to be elusive.
Cover your head, kid.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Byrd's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. There it is! Tommy Morrison's in bad shape.
Throw some punches here.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good-looking counterpunch. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And he returns on that exchange.
Listen, I need to see some power, okay? Whatever it is, it's power. Get the conference.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. You're looking good.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Byrd's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Well off the mark by Express. Byrd's really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Byrd's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. He just missed that shot up top. Halfway through this round.
Finish with the hook.
Keeping his hands up. Wow! Byrd's been stunned. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. Hey, did you see that right there? As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Let's work on that cut. It's nothing. Cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's get on that swelling. Arm press on that.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Blocks that punch. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Good looking counter punch. Holy cow! Byrd's been stunned. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Good looking counterpunch. Oh, Tommy Morrison's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end his night.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort.
Keep your hands up. Where's your body work? Get the body.
All right. Let's work on that cut. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this, Willie. Get on that. Get on that.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance.
Keep the head moving.
Byrd's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened, and if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Ten seconds to go in this round. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
And we're gonna cut it. Nothing. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and we'll take care of the swelling.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down, and to have a great resolve, and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Morrison's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Blocks that punch. He turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Byrd's treating the word slip like it truly is a four-letter word.
Yeah, he is. He's slipping all right. He's slipping over the other guy's left hooks. He needs to start actually slipping by moving his head side to side.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Defense just covering up down low. That was a miss by Express. Not able to land the headshot. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Beautiful.
6 rounds in the books, 6 to go. Nice block by Express. Back and forth exchange. Some fine fundamentals. Good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
See, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Throws a counterpunch there. counters back against his opponent. Good return fire that time. He returns the favor with an uppercut. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Parries that punch away. Morrison's got a real uphill battle ahead of him now with a cut over his eye. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
That's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing. Worry about it.
Nice. Nice what you're doing.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. That's a good block by Express. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's...
Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul. Hey, did you see that right there? Byrd's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Gets rid of that body shot. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Able to get rid of that one.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Parries that punch away. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? Is taking his opponent's jab away.
Get the compress.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it because it's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Keep your head moving.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Byrd's flat out afraid to engage in this fight now after being knocked down earlier.
Well, you know, there's a tendency of that happening, of being tentative, being a little bit worried about throwing your punches when you've thrown and you've been bit. Well, he's thrown and he's been bit, and he's got to get over it.
That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. Parries that punch intended for the head. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good looking counter punch. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. A headshot blocked. Throws a counter punch there. Not hitting his mark then. Holy cow! Byrd's legs look late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Tommy Morrison's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout,
Tommy Morrison's your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now.
Say warm water, say hot water.